sees vertical errors very clearly. We don't see so much this way, but this way we can really see. So if we don't line these up well, we really can see when they're off. So I can't just sew it without matching this guy up here. Okay, so how do I match that up? It's clear over here. How do I do a good job at it? So I'm going to mark it.
With your snuff finger.
So I just get one of my little clever marking tools. This happens to be a pink one, which I think my pink one is, oh, it isn't dry. Perfect. This goes away with an iron. So if I marked this whole thing and I ironed it, it's gonna go away.
Am I ironing?
So if I iron it and they go away and I've marked everything, I'm gonna be mad. So this is, she's already ironed this. So what I'm trying to say is don't mark it, then iron it. If you use this kind of tool. It's on the wrong side. This isn't air erasable, these purple ones. They work well too. It's air, but if you don't get them all done, you've marked everything, it'll be gone. This is a crease marker.
Is there a time line in there?
Yeah, really. I don't know. I just know that I marked one time. Humidity is a bad friend because you mark the whole thing. I'm like, where'd it go?
Where'd it go? All that work.
This it marks by a crease. You just put it on there and puts a little crease on there. It's not actually a mark. This is a hair marker. It's one of my favorite tools. You can use a mechanical pencil. You can, there's all kinds of different things you can use. I'm just going to use this little pink one so you can see it. So I'm going to take this little guy here, my ruler. I'm going to line it up with the seam. Let me do it this right hand so you can see it. And then I'm just going to put a little mark right at the end. I don't have to put a big mark. I just need a little mark because it's just not net. It's on the wrong side. Little mark.
Of the sashing.
No, I don't have to put it here.
This one, yeah, right?
Excuse me.
It's called the
Yeah.
sashing.
I only have to put it where my sashing is.
Okay.
So I'm going to come here and put it here. I probably don't need my ruler.
Both sides of each sashing.
Of a dang tickle. Yeah, so both sides all the way down. See how it's starting to see this bubble? See that? Okay, you know what that is? That's Terry not doing this. Just not smoothing it straight across.
Oh.
Don't keep walking that down there like that.
Wow.
Because
Yeah,
then it's
that
not
is-
going to line
I was
up.
thinking, oh, great, that's what I would
No.
do.
Great example
You
there.
just have to just move it. I mean, you just have to straight. It just didn't get flat.
Does that have to do with ironing?
No, it's just the fabric's just walking. There's absolutely nothing she did wrong there. Well, I did mark that one very good. Okay, and so on, all the way down. So once I get that marked, you're generally faster than that. This is her row 5. This is row 6.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I don't care if you go from bottom to top or top to bottom, doesn't matter. So now, I'm here. Think right, everyone gets all confused right here. Right sides together.
Swap it over.
Now I'm going to match those little marks.
I was going to try to do it the wrong other way.
Yeah.
And I am
Right
going to
sides
pin
Oh.
at every pink mark.
Okay.
Every single one. I'm going to pin there and there, because even between it, sometimes it gets. This is, let me just line up the ends and show you what would happen if I had not marked this. See how they tend to walk? And then that gets very noticeable. So, make it match, make it match.
That's good.
Make it, if you've got to pull it or stretch it. Now let's just say, oh, you've got one that's really fat and really skinny. Okay, center it. Okay, don't match one and let the other one be way off. Center the offness, if that's it. Okay, sew it on there. That's it. So, and then you put all your whole center together.
So you never
Yay.
have to look at that bottom part because you've got it marked.
I'm matching this right to
Right
this seam.
there.
So a lot of times on quilts when you're doing it, now think of this. If this was a little strip right here and I had, this was, oh, where's my post? I could have a little, this is a really bad example because this is not square. I could have a little intersection of color right here. A little intersection of color right there. Then all I'm doing is matching up this little block to that little piece there.
That's helpful.
So people think, oh, that's so much work. Really, it's really not. It's a little more work because you don't have to mark it.
How do you sew the little square on?
You just, so I would cut a bunch of short little strips and just sew a square.
You would do it
Like
like
a
this?
strip, a square, yeah.
In that
I
same
have this
fabric?
big old fat row, my big old fat row, and then I have this little tiny skinny row that would have a strip of square, strip of square, strip of square.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
When do you put the squares in?
When you're making this piece. So this
before you
piece,
sew it on.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
But-
So that's a
but
really cool.
But then don't you
addition.
run the risk of not having it lined up?
Nope, you match it up. You do the same thing, but you got seams to, because we press in and we press out, and it makes it all line up.
And the
with-
square isn't different fabric? Like
Oh,
you
yeah,
have?
different
Oh,
fabric.
I was going to say.
A different
yeah,
fabric.
Different fabric.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
another little design element
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
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 So you've done this.
Okay.
You've built the whole center of your quilt. Now I'm ready to put my
Sides on?
borders on.
Dog must have
Uh-oh. I would just ordered a new product to take care of things like that. So I've made my quilt. Now I'm going to put the sides on. Sleeves, remember, sides on. So I'm going to measure. So if I'm putting my sides on, I got to measure this way.
What are you measuring though? Like
Measure-
the farthest? the
You're
farthest
measuring
one?
from edge to edge.
in the middle.
In the middle.
In the
of
middle.
your
In the middle.
quilt.
Okay.
Cut to, so then you have a new magic number, cut 2.
Right. It's
So
just one
t-
number.
Yep, so on either side, press it out. Then now you're going to measure again,
And do the top.
do the top and bottom, and that's it.
And
Again, for the top and bottom, we
What do you measure?
The center of the entire quilt,
Yes.
not a row.
the center.
Because think
Going
about it, now I've got
across.
my border on here.
Yeah.
So I've got to measure
Oh.
from here
Oh.
with my new border,
Clear
my
across.
quilt, and my,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In the middle.